So this is a really quick one because I get this question a lot. When we are practicing embodying this new version of ourselves with the bulletproof back, there's an element of fake it till you make it. Is that correct? Is that because it can feel artificial, it can feel forced. And I really want to address that because if we think about our default neural network, which is a technical term for the pathways within our brain that are set based on this version of ourself that we are being up until now. This person that we've been, the one that's been in pain, the one that's had the limiting beliefs, the one that's had the experiences of negativity and fear and anxiety and disillusionment and all the emotional aspects that go with chronic back pain. That version of ourself has a neural network or a default mode. It's a bit like your modem. If you use your computer in the same way every day, it has a default neural network mode. And when that becomes defunct, we simply pull it out of the system, we let it all settle, and we reboot it. And that's essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to reboot this version of our brain into this version. This version doesn't have back pain. This version moves with confidence. This version knows that healing is possible. This version knows it can be easy. This version knows it can be fast. So we are trying to become that more often. So does it feel artificial? I would say a better word is unfamiliar. Does it feel forced? It can feel uncomfortable, certainly, because it's new. And if we have a rubber band that's this long and we're trying to stretch it to be this long, there is a sense of discomfort. There is a sense of unfamiliarity. And I would embrace those words. It feels unfamiliar and it feels uncomfortable. And that feedback is sweet because it lets me know I'm stepping into that newer version of self. So the more I feel that, the more I know I am embodying this other version. And I shouldn't retreat from that. I should lean into that even further. My daughter has an amazing saying, which when she first said it, I really paused because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And it was, Delulu is the Solulu, meaning deluding oneself is the solution. And initially I was like, oh, I don't like delusion. Felt really felt well, it was delusional. Felt like it was somehow encouraging people to avoid their reality. And I've ultimately come to accept that yes, that's probably exactly what we need to do. Delulu is the Solulu. Deluding ourselves temporarily can be exactly what this nervous system needs to fully embrace the potentiality of the new. So, certainly when I've been making my own shifts and I feel that sense of discomfort or artificialness or like I'm forcing, I do sit with it and really think, am I forcing this? Am I believing this? Does this feel aligned with who I actually am? So you can go and you can sit and you can really ask those questions, but I'm just sharing my own personal perspective is often I will eventually come to, well, delusion is the solution. Delulu is the Solulu. And I'm quite content with that now. And I'll give you a personal example of if I'm stepping into becoming not just a physio practice owner, but an empire builder with a transformative message that can help a lot of people, I need to believe that before I see it show up in my reality. I need to carry myself as that. I need to act like that person long before any of it eventuates into my reality. So, yes, I'm being delusional, but I'm being consciously delusional. And I'm consciously understanding why I'm choosing to condition my nervous system in the way I am. So, I guess it's a conscious delusion. And I hope that helps address that issue because it's common. I get it. I've experienced it. And I just wanted to create this short video to address it. So carry on. You have full permission to embody the Delulu is the Solulu.